Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with John Weiss and Lauren Story, who are both with the Springfield, Washington County Chamber of Commerce. John is the president of the Chamber of Commerce and Lauren is on the board there. We're going to be talking about the 2013 Kentucky Crossroads Harvest Festival, which is going to take place on Saturday, October the 5th. So it's coming up. Hopefully we're going to have beautiful weather, right?
I hope so. That's what we're hoping for.
Yes. So let's talk first about some changes for this year's festival. One of the changes is it's actually all going to be on that one day, right? Saturday, October the 5th?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay, so we kick off on that day with the breakfast, the Harvest Breakfast, which has been going on for years and years, right? Even when it was the Sorghum and Tobacco Festival, you had the breakfast there, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have all day long your vendors going on too, right? And then an event that you are a chair for is coming up too. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the Heart Healthy Harvest Festival 5K starts at 9 o'clock that morning, and we'll have registration, and it'll start at 8 o'clock. But we also have pre-registration that's available, and you can go online to our website. It's SpringfieldChamberKY.com.
Springfield KY.
Chamber. SpringfieldKYChamber.com, and you can register online there. We are guaranteeing t-shirts and goodie bags to anyone that signs up by Friday, September the 20th. So we're hoping for great weather, but rain or shine, we'll still be running or walking, either
Exactly. Very good. And you have a design for your shirts that you had done by the schools there, so you kind of
so we have we've worked with some of the classes at Washington County High School, Marilyn Peters art classes and Christy Baker's graphic design classes have worked with us to come up with some designs for our t-shirt, and so we've got our top two, so now we're just working with the t-shirt company to decide which one they're going to make work for us. So we're excited about that.
That's great. And as we said, it's going to be the one day, Saturday, October the 5th, which means it's jam-packed because you didn't really get rid of events, you just kind of put them into one day, right?
That is correct. We're going to have everything that we've had before, but we're just condensing it to one day.
Super.
So one thing that we're also going to have before the 5K is we're going to have Zumba. It's, at 8 o'clock on the main stage, Katie Essex is going to be leading a Zumba class. Or demonstration. It's going to be free to anyone that wants to participate. And she'll be doing that for about an hour until the start of the 5K. And then she also has a booth there to sell some of her Zumba accessories.
Fantastic. So it's a really athletic day there in the morning.
No, we talked at the meeting this past week. One thing that your diehard runners are big into was it time ticketing or whatever?
Yes, chip timing is
that's right.
Is what they call it. So we have that in the works too, and kind of how that works is we don't have to do the whole stopwatch thing. On your race bib, there's a little timer, and when you cross the start line, it starts timing you, and when you do finish at the end, it times you as well, and it's a lot quicker to get the results together.
Right.
So this year we're hoping that we'll have faster results and make sure everybody knows exactly what their time was so they can see how much they've improved.
Okay, great. And again, that's SpringfieldKYChamber.com where you can register to take part in that Heart Healthy Harvest 5K run, which will be in the morning. And the run actually is going to kick off at 9 o'clock.
Yes, 9 o'clock, but we'll be doing registration starting at 8.
Starting at 8. Okay, great. What's the route too? Is it through downtown Springfield?
Starts at the courthouse, runs down Main Street towards Covington Avenue, go up Covington Avenue around Meadow Lane, and then that's
Down Grundy,
and then cut down Commercial and come back up High Street, and then cut back down Covington, and then it ends where it started.
Okay, through the streets of Springfield.
Through the streets of Springfield.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right. So again, you can register online for that. Now we also have some contests that we want to mention. Do people need to register for them in advance for the baby contest and the Prince and Princess contest?
They don't have to register.
You don't have to beforehand. I think it would be nice if we could get as many pre-registration for any events that are going to be going on. That way we just have an idea of how many are going to be there, and it helps us to keep our schedule better.
Right.
And those forms are online as well.
Yeah.
Or they could find the information, fill those out, and drop them by the chamber or mail them, whatever they wanted to do.
Okay. And again, we're going to have a parade, and I've always said for the several years that we've been doing this, Springfield puts on a good parade. It's always very well organized and long usually, and you're going to have your parade at 1 p.m.?
At 1 p.m.
Okay. Do we have any Grand Marshal or anything, information that we need to share with
We do. Miss McMurtry, her birthday, she'll be turning 101 years old the day before the festival. So
okay.
She's going to be our Grand Marshal this year, and she's extremely excited about doing it. So
her 101st birthday parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
We thought who better to represent our community than someone who's lived here for 100 years.
Yeah.
That's great. Great. Well, happy birthday coming up too on October 4th. So that will be at 1 o'clock for the parade. The car and tractor show, which usually took place on Sundays, now being moved to Saturday as well, at 2?
It is going to be at 2. That's when we're going to start judging. All the cars are going to be in the parade, and we've. It still says tractor show on our street, but we couldn't get enough interest in that. So it is just going to be a car show, but they are going to be the tail end of the parade, and as soon as the parade goes through, we're going to get right into judging and all that. That way, they usually hang around for 3 to 4 hours.
Yes. Like to show off those cars.
Absolutely.
That's right. So now this year we're glad we can have them in the parade, so even more people can see them.
Now, where will the display be? Right on Main Street afterwards?
For the car show, it will be. They're going to start at Lincoln Park Road and go back toward the library and post office area.
Okay.
So that way we can utilize more of our space that way. And we are predicting, or rumor has it, we're going to have a very good turnout this year. So
good.
We hope that that's true. So
super. That's fantastic. Now, also at 2 o'clock is the children's activities, and we have harvest pie contest, best decorated wagon, best decorated scarecrow, frog jumping, dress the farmer, bring it to the barn tractor race, needle in the haystack, and toe corn shucking contest. Wow, that sounds interesting. So where are the children's activities going to be?
They'll be on the other end of Main Street, so where the cars are, they'll be on the other end.
Okay.
Kind of out in front of Mordecai's.
They'll be between Dr. Street and Lincoln Park.
Okay. So all along Main Street, you're going to have the festivities in the afternoon, and then the food vendors are all across Main, right? And the grass right there, so you can kind of just stay in that little block there and get to experience the whole thing.
That's right.
Now, you're also having a cornhole tournament. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
So that last year it was done by the middle school, so we're in contact with them to see if they're still going to do that again this year. But there is, regardless of who runs it, we are going to have a cornhole tournament starting at 4 o'clock in the same area where the children's games would have been. So in between Doctor and Lincoln Park Road.
Right, set up your chair right there and you can see everything.
That's right.
That's right.
And if you want to pre-register for that, obviously you can call the chamber or do something of that nature as well. Okay, and another part of any good festival is the music.
That's right.
And I see you have some local talent who's going to be taking part with that too. Do you want to tell us about some of the music?
Mary Cutter is a local girl who, up and coming artist. So she is going to be singing for 30 minutes before the main act. She likes to come and share her music with the hometown. So, but Mandy Reichart is going to be the main show this year. She's a country music, kind of a new age, I guess you could say, country music. Very, very talented young lady. So
she's been performing throughout Kentucky.
And that's going to be on the main stage there?
Yes.
Yep.
Right by the
And Mary Cutter's also singing the national anthem at the parade.
Okay.
So
great.
She'll be making several debuts that day.
Fantastic. And then rounding out the evening, you have another local guy. John Grace is going to be doing some music, I assume, right? DJing?
Yes. We're trying, and I don't really know how many we've got that have agreed to come, but our Kentucky wineries.
Right.
The part of the buy local program and all that, they're going to come and set up inside the Louisville store, which is right there on the corner. So after our main stage entertainment, he is going to set up and DJ until people decide to leave, I guess.
Exactly.
But just kind of make it an all-day event and give the people who I don't know, may not want to listen to country music, something different after that's over. But
Super.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Mandy will be singing from 6 to 8, and then he'll finish out from 8 to whenever.
And that's the same location where the BPW's wine tasting is, and that turns out
Correct,
really
yeah.
well. So if you
Yeah.
have been to that, you can come on. You know, that's a nice, nice facility. And also, if they have the wine there, you can have the wine. It could be like coming back to that wine tasting.
yeah.
So that'd be very good. So this again is for the 2013 Kentucky Crossroads Harvest Festival. It's going to be just the one day this year, Saturday, October the 5th. Starts off early at 7 o'clock. You can come and get your breakfast, and you can stay all day until midnight or so, hearing music and some of the different activities. And again, the website to go to find out some more information or to register is
SpringfieldKentuckyChamber.com.
okay, and or you can contact the Chamber of Commerce office as well in the Opera House in Springfield, or give them a call and they'd be happy to get it going. So it's been put on by the Springfield Washington County Chamber of Commerce. Again, I have John and Lauren here who are with the Chamber talking about the Crossroads Harvest Festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you. This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.